Hey everyone, I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge the devastating wildfires that are happening here in California. The destruction and pain so many residents are experiencing is unimaginable, and my heart goes out to everyone affected by this tragedy. If you're able, please consider donating, supporting, or just lending a hand to the people in need. Moments like these remind us that we're stronger together, and I hope today's episode gives you a chuckle during this challenging time. For resources and ways to help, please visit ca.gov/LA fires. Now, onto the episode. Coming up. Wait, have you done Saturday Night Live yet?
No. Well, please. Wow. If I had done SNL, my ass would not be sitting on this couch
true.
with this motherfucker.
Yeah, true. Wow.
You're out, right? You're under anesthesia. And then you put your legs in these stirrups, right? Like, have you ever seen, in a gynecologist's office?
I've never been to one.
Okay, but I figure it's only a matter of time. We're doing a Norwegian cruise ship, and
Norwegian?
Norwegian, yeah.
Why don't Bahamas or somewhere
No.
close by?
No. We're not going to Norway.
Oh.
But that's how I know that I really love him, because I'm like, I'd rather watch the blood drain from your face than send you off to be with somebody else. Quote me on that one.
That's love right there. Welcome back. Today I'm joined with the hilarious comedian, oh my god, and podcast host, celebrity red carpet host, cruise show performer, wife and dog mom. Her second comedy special, Breadwinner, is streaming on Hulu right now. It's Heather McMahan.
How are you?
How do you say
You forgot wide pussy.
Oh, what?
An eczema survivor. You did. Wide pussy, an eczema survivor. I would like you to get that right. Please add that again. Say it directly to camera.
Guys, she has a wide pussy and eczema survivor. What is it?
Eczema.
Eczema.
Mike, the disrespect.
Well, I don't know eczema.
Well, you should.
It's a recipe?
It plagues a lot of people, okay? What did you say? Is it a what?
Is it a recipe?
No, it's a skin rash when you have too much yeast in your system.
Oh, I've definitely got that.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
His love life is talked about all over the internet. He was on Dancing with the Stars, despite not being able to dance. He once wrangled a kangaroo with his bare hands.
I did what?
He's your favorite reality TV fuckboy reformed. He can make a woman fall in love at first sight. He is Harry Jowsey, boyfriend material.
Anesthesia high after, that high after it is amazing.
Really?
Yeah, you just feel refreshed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Like if somebody's like, oh, we gotta, do a heart transplant. I'm like, but I'm going under? Great.
Yeah,
I don't
sign
care.
me up.
Because here's the thing. Everything's a risk. We're recording. We're talking about anesthesia.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Everything's a risk, right?
Right.
So if I'm going to go,
yeah,
why not asleep peacefully?
Well,
You know what I mean?
See, I wasn't doing it, but I had my skin cancer removed, and they gave me a bunch of laughing gas, and that was the best day ever.
Laughing gas is fantastic. I do not have an addictive personality, but I could totally see myself working as a dental hygienist and just getting really fucked up.
But the anesthesia doesn't make any sense because it's just like a good sleep. Like try Xanax if you want to do that.
No. But here's the thing: Xanax, you're still accessible. Okay, Harry, you don't realize this. As a woman who runs an empire, has a family, I don't have kids yet, but I have a 77-year-old toddler. People are up. That's my mother. My mother is my daughter.
Oh, right. I was like,
I have no peace. I have no private space.
Yeah.
People are up my ass all day long, right? Yeah. So to go under anesthesia, I get the Michael Jackson thing. I get why he was on Propofol. To go under really every night where you're not waking up in the middle with night sweats.
Yeah.
Even if your phone's on Do Not Disturb, somebody will still somehow contact you.
Right.
I really love anesthesia.
This is the craziest way to open up the episode.
But okay, if you go under anesthesia, right? Like when I had my eggs removed. When you go under anesthesia and you wake up, you could be out for hours, even if it's a 30-minute procedure.
Wait, why you gotta be under for your eggs?
Because the needle that they put in you is as long as this microphone cord. It's crazy.
Wait, where are the eggs? What?
So the eggs are in your ovaries,
yeah,
right?
But
and so when you do IVF, you give yourself hormonal shots to expand the eggs because you want to grow the eggs as big as you can. Then they take a long needle. So I'm going to walk you through it.
Wow.
You're out, right? You're under anesthesia.
Okay.
And then you put your legs in these stirrups, right? Like, have you ever seen, in a gynecologist's office?
I've never been to one.
Okay, but I figure it's only a matter of time. And then they put you out. So all I remember is I lay on this table. I put my legs up as if I'm getting a pap smear. Do you know what a pap smear is?
Is it where they do your nails?
No, that's absolutely not what they do.
That's
a pap smear is when they scrape your cervix to check for like HPV, cancer cells, make sure you're...
Whoa.
Yeah. But anyway, so they lay you back.
Okay.
They take a long needle. They shove it all the way up into your vital organs and they pull out your eggs.
Why the fuck are your eggs in your vital organs?
Well, your ovaries is a vital organ. Well, I guess no, it's not a vital organ.
Wait, how long did that take?
Well, apparently the procedure only took like 30 minutes. But my point was, when you're on anesthesia, even if you're under anesthesia for 30 minutes, you wake up and you feel like you've been asleep for years. You're so refreshed. You're a little groggy, but you've never felt like you've had a better nap. I'm just very pro anesthesia.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
2025, guys. We're coming in hot.
Yeah, I barely even drink, but I'm just like you.
Anesthesia. Put me the fuck under.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I do get it.
Wait, when did you find out you loved anesthesia? Was it after the eggs?
Yeah, I woke up and I was like, I feel
awesome.
revived, refreshed. I felt like I could run the New York City Marathon. I was just like, this is fun.
Okay, maybe I'll get a major surgery pretty soon.
Just if you have to, request. It's usually more expensive, but if you're going to do it, like...
Wait, you didn't have to do it for the eggs? You would just...
No, you do.
Okay.
For that, you do.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, if you have, like, some people, I don't know, say you get your wisdom teeth taken out, and they'll be like, do you want local anesthesia or you want to go under? You bitch asked to go under, okay?
Wait, what's the local...
Local's where, like, you have the laughing gas on or something, but you can still, like, hear the tools moving around.
Oh, I thought it was, like, anesthesia from the area, like, produced there.
Well, no, I think that's what it is. It's local anesthesia,
Oh,
right?
in the area.
Well, they'll numb you, and then they also put you on something to, like, make you feel goofy.
Okay, I thought it was, like, locally made.
Oh, locally as in, like, made in, like,
made in
Rancho
USA.
Cucamonga?
Yeah. This is fucking... Who would have thought I'd learn so much from Heather
Can I
today?
tell you? And I'm not that bright. So this
Okay.
is really great.
This is
I love
awesome.
educating you.
Yeah.
All right, hit me with some questions.
No, okay, so we randomly met before, like ages ago.
Yeah.
And you made me take my shirt off on a golf course because I was terrible at golf.
Yes. So we met at Netflix as a joke golf festival, and everyone was freaking the fuck out that I was with you. And I gotta be honest with you, I wasn't really aware of your stardom, and so it was kind of fun because I was like, "Who's this fucking like tall guy with these beautiful eyes who's kind of a fucking idiot and terrible at golf?" So I
The
went-
worst at golf.
the worst at golf, and we had the best day. And then I was like, "Oh my god, fast friends."
Yeah, no, that was fucking crazy. I remember also being so embarrassed because like everyone was saying how good of a golf course it was, and you and Becky were so good.
Okay, but here's the thing. Yes, it was such a prestigious golf course, but
Yeah.
also we were also fucking around. You know?
we were.
But the fact that we played there is a big deal. Very big deal.
Wait, what?
yeah.
He's probably into something.
Okay, it's fine.
He's just a menace.
I'm looking directly at camera. All you need to know is that Harry has about 65 wild animals in this apartment, and no one is trained. There is not a crate. I mean, yeah.
There's nothing.
Why did you get another puppy?
Well, I just was sad that he was alone.
Yeah. Oh, wait. So is it your bulldog? Your bulldog's name is what?
Bruce.
Bruce. Is Bruce the instigator?
Yeah, he is. He's usually pretty chill, and then when people get here, he gets activated.
Yeah,
and then
he gets
he
activated.
does, and then he'll knock all the pillows off the couch, and then they'll be on the couch, and he'll be like holding onto it. It's called like nooking or something.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
to relax with the anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it stresses me out.
I like that you said get activated because I have 2 French bulldogs and I never thought about that. They get activated.
They get activated.
That's it.
That's what I say also when I'm like, when something's about to get crazy, like we're getting activated.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, wait, so Golden Globes, what were you doing there, you goose?
Oh, I was interviewing celebs. You know, I was just
How
doing
is
the right
that?
part. It's great.
Is there any bitches?
No, there's really nobody that's bitchy, but it's really interesting interviewing like TV stars as opposed to movie stars. There's a difference. TV stars know how to lighten it up. They know how to be a little bit more funny and charismatic. Movie stars come in and it's a little bit more serious.
Really?
So you do get a different energy. And I mean, they're all entertainers or professionals, but I definitely feel a difference. Like it's a lot more fun at the Emmys because everyone's on television and they're all just like there for a laugh. But
Wait,
it's different.
Like they've just got a handler that's like, don't say anything.
No. It's just that, if you're nominated, if you're an Adrian Brody and you're nominated for this like really intense, serious movie, you're coming in with a serious energy, right?
Oh.
It's a different,
Right.
There's a different energy. But the Globes is also a ton of fun. Like it's been a cool experience getting to do a lot of these different award shows, but I'm trying to find my footing because I really want to just be able to let it rip and be super funny. But I'm kind of in a journalist hold where I'm like supposed to actually make sure that I'm hitting notes about their projects.
really?
So I'm trying to find my footing a bit.
Wait, did they not let you, like, could you get loose and get
No,
crazy
I could get
or not?
loose, but it's also I have to, you have their publicist standing behind you. You got to make the network
Right.
happy. So I'm just trying to figure it out. It's first world problem.
But is that tough for you to, I guess, kind of like be funny, or were you just like, I have to be serious for this for the next phase of it?
A little bit, and also it's a ton of work. The amount of information, like I'm not just flying by the seat of my pants. I have to know everything that people are nominated for, I have to have seen it. I have to know what their future projects are. Like, you have to study these people.
Really?
It's a lot.
How many people is it? Like 500?
No, yeah, I may get like 300 cards, and I have to know about all these people and know about what happened in the shows and the movies. Yeah, it's a lot.
Stressful.
I did too many drugs in college. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
My retention is not there.
Yeah, I couldn't do it at all.
It's hard. And I can do, 90 minutes of stand up, no problem, but it's about me. It's my story, so it's locked in.
This is stressful. Wait,
Yeah, it's stressful.
Did you say anything bad at all?
No, I haven't said anything bad. The fact that I haven't cursed on live television, I'm still very impressed with.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm more of a nighttime TV kind of gal,
Ah, right. Yeah.
But no, it's been fun. It's been fun. Honestly, everyone has behaved. People are on their best behavior. They're also walking into an award show, so they're already here like confident and feel good about themselves.
Right.
If I had to do a recap post award show, I might get some cunts, but I haven't gotten anybody yet. But I also still fan out. Like, I'm such a fan of television and film. This is my industry. So when I meet people, like a Glenn Close, do you know who she is? Older gal. Glenn Close, phenomenal actress.
No.
She was behind me on the red carpet, and I turned around and we kind of like locked eyes, and I was like, ugh, like I felt lightheaded.
Really?
I almost lost it. Yeah.
Wow. Did you always want to like be on the carpet like that?
No.
Just kind of fell into your lap.
But it kind of fell in my lap. Right. But there's a very famous comedian, Joan Rivers, who was my favorite. One of the reasons I got into comedy as a woman, and she used to be on the red carpet and really roast people. And I'm trying to get towards that. Yeah. But the fact that she did it and now I do it, I was like, it's kind of full circle. Yeah.
Did you go to any after parties? Or?
Yeah, I've been going to a lot of the after parties, and it's funny. You're like sitting and getting drunk, having dirty martinis next to the cast of Shogun, and you're like, what is my life?
That's crazy.
I was at the Netflix party the other night, and I squeezed Jamie Foxx, and I was like, I love you. I loved your special. He's like, we're fucking back, baby. Like, it's cool.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's so fucking fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Wait, how long are you going to be in town for?
I'm in town, supposed to be this whole month, so I'm bebopping around.
And then what happens next? Where are you going?
And then I go on the road. So I start my new tour.
Okay.
And
give us the plug.
The Bamboozled tour. Get your tickets at heatherandtour.com. And then I have a cruise, Harry. I'm doing a cruise. Where I'm taking like 2,000 fans on a cruise ship.
Explain this, because this doesn't make any sense and it's so random.
Okay. So, you go on tour, you sell these theaters. So we were like, why not just, of course, as one does. As you do. Because I'm a star.
Yeah.
So we were like, why not just take all these hoes and put them on a boat? So we're doing a Norwegian cruise ship. And Norwegian, yeah.
Why don't like Bahamas or like somewhere close by?
No, we're not going to Norway.
Oh, I was like, is Heather randomly massive in Norway? Like, what the fuck is going on?
What if we're all just like in sweaters and it's like
that's what I thought. I was like, okay, so she just got a random fan base in Norway.
Not in Norway, but shout out to the Norwegians. Would love to come to Oslo and perform.
Yeah.
No, so it's Norwegian cruise ships.
Okay.
And we're gonna have a bunch of other comics on there and DJs. It's just gonna be like a 4-day, like my life themed cruise. I don't know if I'm gonna die on this cruise because I don't know if I'm gonna have like a White Lotus moment where like a psycho fan's on there and then she throws me off the ship. I don't know, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
If that's how I go out, I'm okay.
That's great. Yeah. And it'd be a good bit for your funny friends.
Exactly. For my funny friends at my funeral. Like, we saw the super fan coming towards her with a knife. Yeah. We did nothing.
It was, fuck it.
Yeah.
But wait, so are you going to be like running around with everyone? Or
running around. I'm going to be with the people. I don't know if you know this, but I'm the people's princess. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
I'm one with the people. I'm walking across the landmines, holding children's hands. So I will be with my people. Yeah. Were you a Princess Diana fan?
Well, I don't know if I was alive. I would have been a fan.
God.
R.I.P. to a real one.
Yeah, to a real one.
Yeah,
Because I forget. You're from New Zealand.
From Australia.
Right, but you're from Australia, but you lived in New Zealand, but also lived in London?
Yeah, I'm a little slut.
You're a little slut.
Yeah, I'll be jumping around a little bit.
You know what? Like a little koala.
Yeah.
No, a little kangaroo.
Yeah, a little kangaroo.
Koalas don't go very far.
Yeah. No, they actually do. Yeah, they all have chlamydia, so I don't want to do that.
They do. They have a lot of chlamydia, but as do we all. You know?
Wait, when did you realize you were funny?
When I took like standardized testing,
Wait, there's testing for that?
No. Well, how everyone gets tested for autism? I got tested as a kid to get into this like prestigious private school, and I had to take the test 6 times. And I think my parents were like, you know what I mean? Really? Academics are not for me, but I was very charismatic. I was a politician. I was able to wheel and deal and impress everybody. So that's how I got in. But no, I was always a funny kid, and I don't know. I've just been a glass half full kind of kind of gal. I just
Yeah.
like to giggle, you know?
Wait, but at what point you're like, this is going to be my full-time career?
Fourth grade, truly.
Really?
Yeah, no, I knew that this is
Wow.
what I wanted to do. I think I have like a journal from I used to write like music, and I wanted to do musicals, and I was a theater kid, so I was like a real nerd, like just tap dance. No, but I was cool. I was cool. Don't you worry. But I was like tap dancing through the halls. You know, I was one of those. Yeah.
And then straight after high school, you're like, all right, time to get funny.
Yeah, and I did oh god, this really makes me sound like a theater nerd. I did competition plays, which are a big deal if you're like in the high school circuit, and I won Best Actress in the state of Georgia, and I was like, well, obviously I have to pursue this.
Yeah.
So I went to college, and I did like a conservatory theater program, but I always knew I wanted to move to New York and do Saturday Night Live. And so I moved to New York after college and was doing improv, and then I got back into stand-up, and I was like, this is what I'm gonna do.
Wait, have you done Saturday Night Live yet?
No, well, please. If I had done SNL, my ass would not be sitting on
True,
this
yeah,
couch
yeah, true.
with this motherfucker.
Yeah, true.
No,
it's a good point.
That's
I
a
was like,
dream. And can I tell you something that's so embarrassing?
What?
Actually, fuck it. It's not embarrassing.
No, it's not.
My high school yearbook quote. I don't know if you did this in Australia.
No.
But like, we have your senior portrait, right?
I didn't graduate. Yeah.
Okay, of course. That checks out. My high school yearbook quote was live from New York. It's Saturday night. Because that's the opening line at SNL. They're like, live from New York, it's Saturday night. So that was my yearbook quote.
It's going to be crazy when you make it happen, though.
Isn't it? Oh, I've already written the monologue. And I have so many friends that are currently on SNL that are writers, performers. And I'm like, guys, just let me know. Y'all have the week off. Nobody has to write a sketch.
Yeah.
I'm coming with my own wigs, my own costumes. All the sketches are written, monologues done, like after parties paid for. Like, y'all just tell me when to show up.
Is that like the end goal? Like, once you do that, you made it?
Yeah, I think once I do that, I'll go to the Turks and Caicos for a really long time, and you won't see me for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the tour girls? Or...
With the tour girls, with the woman who tried to kill me on the cruise.
Norwegian.
The Norwegian women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wait, what is your biggest goal that you want to achieve this year? Is there something crazy that you want to tick off?
Well, I've been doing, obviously stand-up is my great love, but I'm really trying to get some of the scripted stuff that I've written off the ground, or to be in a movie or a television show. With stand-up, it's like I'm always talking about myself, or it's from my point of view and perspective, and I don't mean to sound artsy right now, but I'd love to tell somebody else's story.
Don't tell mine.
I won't. No, actually, although I feel like we kind of maybe are the same height and the same shoulders, and so I feel like I could do you in drag.
True.
I'm just gonna say.
Some
color contacts. Like
It's a
if
wrap.
I'm gonna do anybody's biopic, it's gonna be a man. So why not?
Wait, when do you have any downtime? Like I feel like every time I see you, you're busy.
Yeah,
Life's crazy.
I'm a busy gal. Well, I also don't say no to a lot of things, hence why I'm here today. And
Yeah, you got to start saying no.
I'm literally gonna start saying
Yeah,
no.
Jesus. Thank God we got you before that phase.
Yeah, exactly. But tomorrow, I'm putting my foot
we're
down.
fucked. Yeah.
No, I work a lot, but I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Listen, I struggled in my career it took so long for things to take off. So now I kind of am at the place.
Did they really take off if you're here?
Yeah, I know.
I think we're still struggling at that.
Sorry.
Yeah, fuck.
Sorry, it's the fucking scented candle. We're good. The amount of candles that are lit in this place, I need y'all to know watching this at home.
Well,
he's covering up something.
Well, it smells like dog and boy in here.
It does smell like dog and boy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
that
not
new puppy's
great.
pissing everywhere. It's a piss party.
Yeah.
And the other one's knocking over the rubbish bin.
It's just,
So I just freaked out. Before you guys came in, there was 4 sticks of incense lit.
Yeah.
And it was smoky in here.
either way, it's just dangerous in general to have this amount of candles. Like, I
Yeah.
just feel like we need to. Wait, I didn't even look at. I mean, I've watched this, but I haven't really looked at your.
Wait, you watched it? Oh,
Yeah, of course
no,
I
you
do,
didn't.
honey. I think you're adorable. Are
Oh,
you kidding
you're
me?
the best.
I
You're
watch
so
and
sweet.
jerk off. It's fantastic.
Wow, that's awesome. I
Yeah,
did the
you're
same
welcome.
to you.
Thank you. I know you don't. I know I'm not your type, but I tell you what.
No, you are.
I have a couple people slide my DMs that are real creepers, and
Yeah.
it does make me feel good. You
Wait,
know?
have you got the AI thing on?
No, what's that?
I have an AI thing that replies to people's messages. You should get it.
And what do you? So when I'm DMing you, it's not you.
Wait, have you been DMing me?
Yeah, I'm always like, here are photos of my tits.
Oh shit! But that was.
Wait,
No,
hold on.
you
Oh,
get-
wait. Here's the problem. This is why I need to have younger friends because
Yeah.
you keep me youthful. There's an AI thing.
Yeah. So Meta, I guess I don't know, randomly was on my account was like, hey, you can turn on AI that reply to every
Yeah.
message. So I've been like having it reply to people, but it like blatantly lies about my life.
And
But
so
it keeps
what,
like the
what does it
stalkers
say?
involved.
Like, hey, I'm out surfing. Sorry, bruh. Can't
No.
make it to the phone. Like,
No, okay,
what?
the worst one was.
Sorry, I just spilled water all over my face. Like, I've lost motor skills. So, continue. Okay.
No, like it would randomly make up stories about like my childhood. Like this one time, Someone's like, oh, tell me the craziest thing about your childhood. It was like, oh yeah, I was running around naked, and then my parents would say, no, Harry, put your clothes on, like weird shit like that. And then obviously, you know, I lost my dad, and I posted something, and then it just started lying, saying that like 4 different people had died, like friends, like the guy who cast me on Tour with the Handle, and all this stuff. And I was like, oh no, they're still alive. So I'm not getting messages saying,
So
like,
you're telling your fans that your entire family's dead.
Everyone's dying.
Everyone's dying.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And but it's great. Because
Yeah.
when you're laying in bed at night, you're like, this is funny. And I'm just waiting for it to get clipped on like
Yeah.
TikTok. And then everyone's like, Harry's a piece of shit. Like, Harry
Piece of
sucks.
shit. He keeps asking us for money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that yet where a fan's been like, hey, I keep getting DMs from, I have a couple other like accounts where people have like impersonated me, but I haven't gotten the one, that's when you know you really made it, when like people are asking for money, you know?
No, I've got this lady and I feel really bad because I think she thinks we're in a full-on relationship because I guess there's a fake account that has been messaging her.
Yeah.
And she'll reply to my stories on like Snapchat or whatever else with like a full monologue about like how she hates like me and Dom, like my best friend, and like all this stuff that I guess that we were talking about.
Yeah.
I've been so confused, but I'm also like, you guys are happy.
Yeah.
Like you and my fake account are obviously got something going on. Like who am I to stop your fun?
Can I be honest with you? I think you're making the right move there.
Yeah.
Just let her live in La La Land and let her think that you guys are destined to be together.
Exactly. And then I saw her messages to my AI, and it was, I guess my AI was saying that I was going to marry one of my other friends, and she didn't like that. And she was sending me like reels and stuff. So they had an argument, and she's like, I'm sick of this stupid fucking robot and all this stuff. I'm like, God, go back to the fake account.
Yeah, go back to the
And
account.
he's doing it. Anyway, talking about relationships, let's talk about Big Jeff.
Big Jeff Daddy.
Oh, how is he?
He's great. He is in Miami right now for the Penn State Bowl game, so hopefully they win or he'll be insufferable.
Yeah.
But Jeff's great. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I was doing a podcast yesterday and they kept talking about like sex and sex lives and like advice for other women, and I was like, you gotta like the person you're with. I think a lot of people are in relationships with people that they don't like. Does that make sense? And that sounds like a very broad statement, but I think you have to like the person that you're with.
Well, I guess like when you initially start dating someone,
Yeah.
it's like all that romance, and maybe you get a little bit in too deep, and you're like, oh wait, this person sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, how long have you guys been together?
13, 14 years.
That's a
long
while.
time.
Yeah, it's
That's a
longer
long
than I've been
time.
alive.
Yeah, and I met. Oh, got it. Of course it has. And we actually met at a gay bar in New York City.
What?
Yeah. Well, I was out with all my buddies, and he was going out with. He's got 3 cousins. They're all brothers, and the oldest and the youngest are gay. And so they're like, "Hey," they invited me out because I knew the brothers. They're like, "Hey, let's go out."
Yeah.
And you know, I lived in Boys Town in New York in Hell's Kitchen, and so Jeff walks in, and it's this place called Valhalla, and it's like a.
Valhalla?
Yeah, it's like a beer bar. Yeah, like a where
That
you get a
sounds
Steiner
terrifying.
beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
So he walks in, and I didn't know it was Jeff. And I just saw my friends. I go, who is that guy? That's who I'm going to marry. And my friend Christina, who works with me now, was like, Jeff? And I was like, you know him? And she was like, yeah, that's like my best friend since we were 5. I was like, that's my husband. And the rest is history.
Really?
I said it out loud. I was like, that's it. That's the one.
No way.
Yeah, and when I look back at a photo of him that we took that night, he looked so ill. He was like jaundice. He had like his hair was like matted. It was like there was a male pattern baldness. Like something had happened. He looked like he had the flu, but there was something about him. He walked in. I said, "That's the one."
Well, that sometimes gets girls. You know, like
It
Pete
does.
Davidson, he looks pretty sick,
Yeah.
and everyone goes crazy for him.
Yeah. I
Maybe
know.
that's what's going on.
I don't know what it is about women, but we really we cling to the weirdest shit, you know?
Yeah.
And you're just like titties, like that. You just
Nah.
gotta squeeze them, you know? Yeah.
Wait, so what made that, like, what's made you guys so successful? That's fun.
I don't know. I mean, we've only been married 4 years, and marriage is hard. People don't tell you that.
Why is it harder than dating?
It's hard. Well, dating's the best a relationship will ever be. So this is my best advice for people.
Oh, is it?
If you start dating somebody and it's dramatic or you feel wish-washy about it, it's not working.
Oh, shit.
You should know beginning in the relationship, even if it's casual and you're dating at the beginning, but if you don't know if that person, how they feel about you, next.
Get him out.
Get him out. As soon as I met my husband, I was like, oh, we immediately knew how we felt about each other. You know?
Really?
Even when we were still trying to get to know each other.
Wait, yeah. So you met him, you said, that's going to be my man, and then you guys
Third
started...
date, I was like, so, like, what do you want to do? He's like, well, I'm madly in love with you, so we're going to get married.
Third date?
Literally, like, third date. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was just like, I just kind of, like, met my person. Yeah.
Whoa.
Now, there are days, and this is how I know I'm with the right person. I still want to murder him. Like, he pisses me off so much that it would be a crime of passion. But it's not like, it'd be like day-to-day bicker like anybody does. But I'm like, I would never let him go live with another woman and make her miserable.
Right.
It's only me.
It's
like,
yours.
I've fallen on the sword. I am the martyr for every other woman in America or any man that he might want to be with in the future. I would be like, he's not gay, but I'm just saying. You never know by like 2030. We're all changing, you know? But that's how I know that I really love him, because I'm like, I'd rather watch the blood drain from your face than send you off to be with somebody else. You know? Quote me on that one.
That's love right there. Yeah, I need that with someone. Up.
No, but we don't stay mad at each other. I think that's the thing. If we're mad, you duke it out, and then you're over it. You know?
Right. Yeah. Is that both you guys? You just get it out of the way, or do you run away and then deal with it and come back? Because I run away.
You run away?
I gotta go like think about it and not be sassy. Because apparently I get a little bit sassy.
Yeah.
And I have to eat food.
Oh, I have to get my blood sugar right.
Yeah.
You can't get in an argument if you're hungry.
Yeah.
You can't be serious and then your tummy's making noises and you're like, hold on, let me go get a rack of ribs real quick and then settle down.
Wait, what made him boyfriend material? Because obviously that's the name of the podcast.
Oh yeah. What made him boyfriend material?
Yeah.
The things he said he was going to do, he followed through with.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
Yeah, you got to do that.
I'll just say stuff.
Come on.
It's good to talk.
It is good to talk, and I'm a little bit like that because I'm a people pleaser. So I'm like, what do you want? Okay, yeah, you want me to host you and your 50 friends at my house tomorrow for a dinner party? I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Do I want to do that? I don't.
No. Okay.
So Jeff was really good at doing the things that he said he was going to do, and he was a gentleman. And I just liked him. I don't know.
Did he do that from the start, or he built? Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta work
and I
on
mean,
that.
he and I were probably each other's first like real serious relationship. I dated guys in college, but I hated them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I don't even like you, but I'm here.
I'm doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to the college version of you that was trying to figure out?
Oh my God! Don't waste your time with douches at the Kappa Sig house. No. All my buddies are Kappa Sigs, but no, like in college. I went to the University of Mississippi, and this is something I have to break down for you culturally.
Okay.
So I went to a very Southern college. Big sorority, loved it, thrived. But a lot of the girls at my school, and this is no hate or shade to Southern culture, were looking to find that boyfriend in college that they were going to be with forever.
Wow.
They sometimes say it's an MRS degree. Like if you get your married, like you're
MRS?
MRS, like Ms., like you're going to college to get married.
Genius. Okay.
That wasn't me.
Okay.
So I dated a lot of guys just to like, I was having fun, but I knew I wanted to move to New York. I didn't give a fuck. But I definitely got cheated on. I did this one guy who would cheat on me with everybody in my sorority, and I still would hook up with him. And I'm like, why? He wasn't even attractive. Harry, if you saw this guy now, you'd push me off your balcony. You're like, you don't deserve to live. I don't know if I had low self-esteem.
Yeah, why did you keep going back? What's going on?
I don't know. The dick wasn't even that good.
What is going on?
What was going on? I always tell young girls though, like, you know, they're like, I always tell the young girls in sorority, I'm like, don't blow everybody. You don't put a dick in your mouth unless he is your boyfriend.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a words to live by, but I don't know if I can stand by it.
Listen, at least if you're having sex, you're both having a good time. But I think putting a dick in your mouth is way more intimate.
That's true. Yeah. It's
and
not
everyone's
work for you.
blowing everybody. And I think you need to take the dick out of your mouth.
Yeah. No more cocks and mouths.
No more cocks and mouths.
Yeah. Put the fanny in your mouth.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
No?
No, I'm not put. Oh, you think I want to put a frat guy's asshole in my mouth? When they've been chugging Miller Lights for 2 weeks? Eating food at the fraternity house? No. Listen, you're younger than me, but my generation did not eat ass. Okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. Y'all are just putting your tongues over loose assholes out here in Hollywood. Are you out of your mind? That's how you get E. coli. Have you ever had E. coli?
Probably.
You shitting blood for a month? No, absolutely not.
No, fatty's vagina.
Oh. Oh, it is? I'm so sorry. I thought Fanny was your butthole. I didn't know that.
Well, cultural difference. That's what my mom calls fatty, a vagina.
Because see, in the South we call like your fannies, your tush. It's like your
so.
butt.
Well, I guess we skipped over a million.
Eat ass?
I had a thing for a little bit. No, I've said on
Sounds
every.
like an illness. I had a thing for a little bit.
I did. I had a thing. I was trying to do a branding play. I've said it on a bunch of podcasts, but it's pretty bad. So there was this. I was trying to figure out what my brand was. And I'm like, if I, you know, you hear all these rumors about people, and I'm like, oh, I want to have like a funny one. I want to have a funny rumor that like my friends will like be out and they'll hear someone be like, oh, hear about Harry. He's like the ass-eating Batman. And I wanted to do that. So it happened like on 3 occasions where I get really drunk and I go home with the girl, just eat her ass and then leave. And there was this one, it got to a point where I was like, actually.
You were really sad inside?
Well, I was like, this is actually disgusting. Like, this is actually like really gross. Like, I'm not getting anything.
Yeah.
She's definitely not getting anything.
Yeah.
She's laying there confused with a wet asshole. Going,
my tongue's sore.
Yeah, my tongue.
Things are popping up. I don't feel good about this.
Yeah, literally, I've got a cola and pink eye.
Yeah.
I've got all the eyes.
You got all the eyes.
Yeah, I was just like, this is not very good. So I was trying to do it for a little bit. And then I also was just like, this is not fun.
You know, you could have started a rumor for yourself that you just like sent flowers to women. But I love that you were like, I'm going to go to their house, eat their butts, and then I'm just going to bounce. This is what's wrong with your generation, okay? How old are you?
27.
27. Oh, we're 10 years apart.
Yeah.
But look at me. Look at me with like my tall socks and my Nikes. I'm like, guys, don't worry. I'm set in case you got to take off today. I'm so embarrassed for my oversized sweater and just everything. I should have really pulled it together.
You're amazing.
Here's the thing, too. I keep it really hot and spicy and kiki with my husband. I'm not saying that that's off the table. But again, I know when he has diarrhea. It's every 24 hours. So I'm not trying to explore that, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's also, it's not that fun for us. When you're having your butt eaten, it's just
It's not fun for anybody.
legs in the air like a baby getting
Put
his
a
diaper
vibrator
changed.
on it. Just roll it around.
And
you know
you're
what I mean?
What?
No, you know what I mean? Just put things over there. Put a finger in it, but I'm not putting my mouth in your asshole. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, okay, good.
I'm not doing it. I'm just saying, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch it next week, guys. I ate Jeff's ass. It was hairy.
Yeah, of course it's going to be.
Yeah.
He does have a cute butt, though, because he used to play hockey. But yeah, I don't want to be in
Is
anyone's
that
butthole.
what a cute butt?
Oh, yeah. If you have a hockey ass, that's the thing. My type is
That's a
hockey
thing?
guys. Yeah, hockey or like offensive linemen, like big guys on like a center. On a football team. I like them like juicy.
Really?
Hockey guys are usually pretty tall and have
fucked up
really
then.
great asses.
Yeah, I
Great
fucked up. I
asses.
feel like my ass is just like I've been like inhaling my own farts. Like it's just been squeezing all day long. Like,
Clenched, sucked
yeah,
up.
it's
Yeah.
like sucking them back in.
Yeah, I get you.
Wait, do you think I'm boyfriend material?
I think you're definitely boyfriend
Okay,
material.
there we go.
But I think you
Oh,
need
here
a
we
wise.
go.
Okay, but listen.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that I need to help you with your life, but I definitely think that I could help you kind of rein it in a little bit. I think you are so great. I met you not knowing your background, not knowing what of like a player ass eating hunk you were.
Okay.
And I just feel like I could guide you and give you some good advice.
Well, yeah, I need it because I'm trying to figure it out. But I also was like, this year I want to work on myself. But okay, I posted a TikTok and everyone's like, oh, you say it every year. But like, obviously, this year's different.
So what action steps do you think you need to take to work on yourself?
You know, where do I begin? No, it's crazy. No, I was thinking that I should focus more on my career and like building things up that make me a better person instead of like, I'm just going to post these thirst traps on TikTok and whatever
Okay,
else.
but isn't that a part of your career a little bit? What do you want to do? We haven't talked about your vision board and your goals.
I don't know. No, like the acting stuff and hosting is kind of where I want to go. So it has to be a little, like I can't be shirtless on the red carpet.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
And
I think we'd probably prefer that.
Yeah, I've got
Listen,
dumb
let's
questions.
not be stupid, honey. Okay, let's not
let's
throw
not beat
away
around the bush.
opportunity. If the ladies want to see, the abs, you show them the fucking abs.
Okay, yeah.
But
I guess-
listen, anytime you focus on yourself, other things will fall into place. I do believe in that.
Yeah, and I also was like, I gotta stop watching porn and stop doing that.
The porn is tough. I think a lot of guys, you guys, and no hate, no shade, but I think that a lot of porn really fucks with your head.
I think looking back at previous relationships, when I watch porn, it would make me more like promiscuous and like want to talk to girls or like, oh, I could DM this girl or whatever else. And then in my brain now, I'm like, well, that's not okay. That's not husband material. Like I need to stop doing that. And when I find my person, be locked in. And I also realize sometimes better to just be open and over honest.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings and like, I'm going to piss around.
I definitely think honesty is the best policy. But what kind of porn do you like to watch?
It's usually like POV or like people that I know.
POV.
Yeah.
So you really like to see like
I sometimes I'll be yelling.
the penis going in.
Yeah, I'll be yelling
Yeah.
at the phone and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, you like that?
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes I got the vision goggles, so sometimes I'll be getting free.
Wait, I didn't know that you do the porn on the vision goggles?
No, I tried, but it was pretty intense because all my friends were in the room, so I was like, oh, I gotta stop doing this.
You're like circle jerking with your friends in
No,
the
I was
vision
like,
goggles?
you guys, you gotta see this. Shit.
Oh, got
this
it.
girl's
Yeah.
going crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
And then I'd be
Wow.
moaning, and then it's just like I don't know, it's just not very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I got over it.
Well, I'm glad. I don't even know what what kind of like solid advice to give you? Here's the thing. You're clearly self-aware.
Yeah,
and that's why I like you. It's not like you're a fucking idiot where you don't know the mistakes that you're making.
Yeah.
So 90% of it is just an inward reflection where you're like, let me see what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
So I think you're 8 steps, you're way ahead of the game.
Okay, good.
I'm feeling confident this is your year.
You think so?
And if you want to do hosting stuff, let's do some red carpet shit together.
Yeah, well,
oh my god, it would be great.
It would be so.
I'm like, it would be out of control.
Yeah.
And then we just end up kikiing, and then we'd be like, oh great, Nicole Kidman's here. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, what's up with her?
She's beautiful.
Is she?
She's great. She's
Okay,
beautiful.
she's great.
Very kind, very nice, stunning.
We love her. Yeah. Who did you? Is there anyone that was standouts from the? We're going back to the start, but any standouts?
Jason Segel was such a doll and so personable. Do you know Jason Segel?
Is that the guy with the massive cock that was?
Yeah, he does have I believe so. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
He wrote that and all
yeah.
that.
Horse.
He was horse. He was a doll. I did not mention that. I did not, because that would be harassment. But
you should have opened up with that.
I should have opened up
How's
with that.
he hanging?
How's it hanging?
It's the
But
knobs.
I opened up with he wanted to give a shout out to his mom and dad. So I felt like that was inappropriate to then bring up. You know, I've seen your penis on camera.
Yeah.
But he was lovely. He was really cool and charismatic.
Yeah.
I mean, I really haven't, knock on wood, I haven't had anything too crazy happen where I'm like, oh, fuck. People who've shown up drunk before, and I'm not going to call them out because half the time they're like people who are sober, and then I'm like, she might have whiskey, But,
really?
But people have been really lovely. But also,
Right.
like, it's probably nerve-wracking, the pressure that all of those award shows put on people. You're getting photographed at every angle. People are interviewing you. You're nervous. It's a lot of pressure.
Really, it's kind of fun. I like when you get all the
No,
attention.
It is fun for the attention, but also like it is a very judgment zone.
Yeah.
But it's all good. I mean, listen, also, fuck everybody. They're rich. They're famous.
Yeah,
we're good. They're going to make it.
They're the most like richest and famous people.
Yeah.
They're fine. They're good.
fine.
Also, your mom is on social media?
Yeah, my mom's on social media.
Apparently
my
she's a legend.
She's a legend. My mom is single. Everybody wants her to be the golden bachelorette.
Can we do that?
I think she would be fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want her to go on there because I don't want to like lose my entire career that I've worked on.
Right.
Because she says like one crazy thing, like a crazy conspiracy theory or something.
Yeah.
Because listen, it doesn't matter what your political affiliation is. Once you're above the age of 70, you're clicking on anything on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're pushing every button.
You're pushing every button. If
Yeah.
everybody doesn't have like an aunt who sends them a video that's like, what the drones are, then you're not doing it right.
Yeah. No, the shit my mom sends me as well.
Yeah.
I freaked out because she made a business page for, I guess she's just getting drunk and doing like arts and crafty stuff with her friends and was selling it at markets.
Yeah.
And she unprivated her account. And I got so much anxiety because she would reply to people.
Of course.
And then I would get messages of like, I guess it's like a fan group chat and like, hey, no, your mom's replying to this person. She shouldn't be talking because that person was sending videos of me and a girl. And then the fans were like getting mad saying that this girl is bad for me. Stay away. My mom was freaking out. I'm like, Mom, why did you just not call me?
But because the moms don't know how to run those empires. My mom will give anybody that she meets at Trader Joe's my personal number. Every time we get in an Uber or like a Lyft that picks us up from our house.
Yeah.
And we live in a very secure neighborhood. You have to go through like multiple gates. But she will literally be
rich.
like, so what's your name? Mark. So just so you know, my daughter has a comedy special out right now. This is her website. We're famous. And I'm like, Mom, now this guy knows where we live. Like, stop. And then she's like, we're going on a vacation for 2 weeks. Our passcode for our alarm is 1579. And here the key, there's a key underneath the mat in the back. I'm like, I am waiting for us to get completely robbed blind. One day I'm just going to get skinned. I don't know.
Yeah.
But my mom just gives away way too much information.
Is she coming on the cruise?
Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, how do you not get anxiety from this? Like, I would, if it was my mom.
I don't know. I don't get anxiety about the cruise. I just think it's going to be fun. And
Yeah.
listen, if you're willing to spend that money,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
You deserve to meet mom.
you deserve. Yeah.
Yeah. She probably gets so much good material out of her as well.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. She's my everything. She's great, but it is hard. I mean, she's 77. My husband and I always joke that we have this toddler because when we go to dinner at night, she'll be in the back seat and she'll have her iPad, and I can hear her like giggling to YouTube, and it's literally like we put the iPad out at dinner. You know what I mean?
Can I go on a date with her? That's awesome.
Yes. Actually, we should film something. That'd actually be some great content.
I would love to go on a date with her.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Oh, she'll eat you up. She's actually hot. My mom is 70. Let me show you a photo real quick.
Yeah.
She's hot. She's got perky titties, the best titties you've ever seen in your life.
This is crazy.
No, she's like she has a banging bod. First of all, that's my mom in a bathing suit. Okay,
Wow,
banging.
77? Wow.
77, fucking hot.
Let's go.
This is, she's like drop dead gorgeous. Like she's stunning.
She
77.
She is gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
Wow.
Funny as hell.
You didn't even need to do the neck thing.
Because I didn't get her neck. I got my dad's neck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got my dad's neck. Don't you worry. My mom's, she has a banging body. Like she goes to Miami. We have a house in the Turks and Caicos. So like if you were to be my new stepdad, like.
Oh, we're chilling.
Yeah, we're chilling in the Turks.
So much fun.
Yep.
Yeah, me and Jeff can bro out.
Oh my God, he would love that.
Yeah.
He'll teach you how to play golf. Hold on, let me find some more.
Will he?
Yeah, he
I'm a
will.
lost cause.
No, you're not. Like I've taken her on the Today Show. She's a legend. She really is. Yeah.
Wait, what's the best thing she's taught you? Has there been a crazy life lesson?
For sure. My mom, for sure. So it's funny because my entire family was petite and then I'm like really tall and I was like a chubby kid and all this stuff. But my mom was always like, gave me such a sense of blind confidence. And I think that's why I do well in comedy.
Really?
In a sense of like, she was like, you can do anything. You're tall, gorgeous, do your thing. But my mom would also be the first person, like as I'm walking across the basketball court for homecoming court, she's like, Heather, suck it in, stick out your tits. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a real balancing act of my mom. She was the only person that I wanted to come like look at wedding dresses with because she was the only opinion that mattered. But there's also nothing that a producer, a director, a critic online could say to me that my own mother hasn't already said. So she's tough love, but in a great way.
I feel like it's kind of rare these days as well. You need
Yeah.
to have people like that because I guess everyone's just, we're all pussies. You
Well,
know?
everyone's a pussy. Our family was not soft. Like
Yeah.
if you came to dinner, you had to have your A game. Everybody roasted each other in our family.
That's fucking fun.
It's fun.
That's so nice.
I hate being around sensitive families. I'm like, oh God, here we go.
Yeah, guys.
Boring. How's your family?
Pretty sensitive.
Pretty sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do they feel about you eating ass and then leaving women?
My sister's a little bit confused.
Okay.
They see a different version of me.
Yeah, of course.
They see a different side. All my nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
I just buy them stuff, so you
That's
can't
what
get
I do.
upset.
You can't get upset.
Yeah.
If you throw money at people, they can't be upset.
No reason.
They
Yeah.
will still be upset, but if you're like,
That's
you
on
know,
you.
That's on you.
Yeah, you're on your new iPhone. Don't worry about it.
You're on your new iPhone. Exactly.
I'll take it back.
I will absolutely take it back.
I'm a prick.
Yeah.
Guess what? No inheritance.
No inheritance.
Even though they're not my kids.
I know. I feel you. The power dynamics do change when you start to have money.
Yeah.
A little bit. Did they change in your family?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, and it's so nice.
Yeah.
It's good because I'm like, what else do I offer? I never see you guys. Like, I'm not the smart. I can't be like, hey, career choice. Do this. Oh, you need help with algebra?
Yeah.
I'm not helping.
I'm not helping
I don't know
either.
what a verb or a noun is. I
Yeah.
don't know any of this shit.
Yeah.
But what I do know is that I've got money. That Harry can save the day.
And I feel Harry and Heather save the day. Maybe we
Yeah.
have a financial podcast after this.
Yeah.
We just talk about how much money we've made by doing the dumbest shit, by you eating ass and me just.
Well, I didn't
shaving
make
my
any money
tits.
off that. I lost money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever have an OnlyFans or anything?
No, I got one.
Oh, you have one now?
Yeah.
I apologize. I didn't know that.
You should.
Will I see dong? Will I see tip?
Yeah, wow, it depends. Yeah, I can send it to you.
Do you really show your penis on the internet?
No, not
So
yet.
what is it, like a tease?
Well, there was actually a sex tape I did, but it was like, it was from the other side of the room, in the shower. Because I was like, this is a little bit intense. Like, I
Who'd
don't
you
know.
do the sex tape with?
This girl.
She cool? I love it. Just this girl.
Yeah. Shout out to her. Yeah.
Have you ever hooked up with a dude?
No.
Okay. I just didn't know.
Not yet.
Because you have a very gentle spirit, so I didn't know if you were like a little gay.
Really?
You know?
Well, not yet. Who knows? You've had a few kisses here and there.
Yeah. Who hasn't?
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Yeah, I've never hooked up with a girl, and I definitely don't think that I don't think that I would fancy hooking up with a girl.
You should do it. It's fun.
It's fun for you
It's
if you're in
really
the corner
nice.
jerking off with your like 3 dogs, okay? But I feel like I would just kind of like want to like touch her skin and be like, you smell nice, you know? What kind of
Yeah.
skincare regimen are you using? But if I was gonna have a threesome, and I've said this before in other podcasts, but I definitely wouldn't want 2 dudes. God no, that's too much
Really?
work. Yeah, you got
How does that work for you? You just lay there and just.
no. That means
taken care-
obviously one of them's got to go in my mouth. I'm not blowing anybody. That's exhausting. I paid
Right.
for a new neck. Like I don't have time for that.
Well, see, I've done
You
like
know?
I think I've done like 8 threesomes with my friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Walk me through that. And I don't mean to sound like a
No,
prude, but
let's talk about it.
let's
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've had a lot of threesomes
Yeah.
with your friends.
Yeah, just me and my boys.
You and the boys.
Yeah.
So who does what? How does it work?
Well, it's kind of like, you're a pack of lions on a zebra.
And
So it's just like, all right, like, look, the first one kind of came about, you had a house party, and then
Yeah.
the girl was like, kissing one of the guys, and then she'll kiss you, and then it's like, what's going on here? Let's get a little
Yeah.
bit freaky. And then you end up in the bathroom. People were trying to walk in and film it. It was like, someone's on one end, on the other, and you're just like trying to not look at him because she's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But then,
So what's she doing to you?
well, she's just there.
She's just there.
Just
So now you guys are just fucking.
we
See how gay this got?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you.
maybe
I'm
I
trying
am
to get
gay.
you.
You know, maybe I am.
Yeah.
Fuck it, 2025.
I wouldn't have the energy for two men. I'd be like,
Well, you don't do anything.
I'd be like, if I want to lay there and one of y'all wants to rub my back and then the other one wants to fuck me, great. But I'm
Yeah.
not doing another thing with another penis. I don't want two penises coming at me.
Yeah, no, it's a
It's
lot
exhausting.
Of talk. Yeah, no, I think, but I don't know. Anytime I've done it, it's kind of just like, you know, two brothers. You know,
Okay, see, now that seems aggressive.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, she's just in the middle. Like,
She's in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, try not to kiss him. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a bit crazy.
I saw Challengers. It made me a little uncomfortable.
Really? I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I
Zendaya like hooks
cast
up
for
with
the
two
next one.
guys.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm not saying I wouldn't be fun at a threesome. Don't get me wrong. If
No.
anybody wants to invite me to one, I think I'd be a blast. I would keep
Yeah,
I'd keep
keep
it
the energy.
unawkward. Yeah, like it would be
Yeah.
fun. I'd giggle. I'd really like break the ice so everybody
Yeah.
felt comfortable. I just don't I don't know. I'd have to think on that one.
It's a lot of cock, but also
It's a lot of cock.
What about? So you would do it with another lady then? See,
Again,
who would
I don't
you do
know.
it with your dog? Like, what's going on?
I know. I don't know. I would do it with another lady. Listen,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna hook up with somebody, it would be probably another woman. But then I wouldn't. Here's the thing: I wouldn't be able to do it with my husband. It would have to be on the cruise, two strangers. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Because I wouldn't want to do it with anybody that I knew. But if you're available next Tuesday, let me know.
Yeah, we don't really know each other.
really know each other, it's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I'll be on the
Yeah.
cruise, the Norwegian cruise.
I just wouldn't want to do it with people that I know, because then if it goes awkward, I would like to never see these people again. But I
Right.
could do it at a, maybe go down to like downtown LA to a convention center and just see what people are up to. You know?
I think you find those in Vegas. There's a lot of those conventions.
Oh, I bet how many threesomes do you think are happening after like a
disgusting.
Microsoft convention?
Oh,
Filthy.
It's getting crazy.
Getting crazy.
Yeah, but there's probably so much syphilis going around.
A lot.
So wait, would you swing? Have you guys ever thought about
So
that?
this is the other thing. I wouldn't swing because women share a lot. Okay, we're open doors, as in like all of my girlfriends. Yes, they may have attractive husbands, but we're all in group chats. Tom's got a hemorrhoid. Da da da. This guy's driving me nuts. We all know too much about each other's spouses, so I don't look at those people sexually.
yeah.
Again, it would have to be strangers.
Right.
It couldn't be anybody I knew because I'd be like, I already know too much.
Well, you're in LA. There's so much shit going on.
There's so much shit going on. But the men here are very petite. You're the tallest guy I've seen for about 10 square miles. Okay? Like I'm not swinging with any of these pipsqueaks at Chateau Marmont.
Yeah,
all
true.
right?
Yeah, we don't want these little pipsqueaks. Yeah, you need a stallion.
Yeah, I need a stallion. So
Wait,
yeah.
you went to Australia?
I went to Australia.
How was that?
I toured in Australia. It was amazing. Where are you from in Australia?
The top where all the scary stuff is. It'll kill
Oh,
you.
like by the Great Barrier Reef?
Yeah, do you know where Rockhampton is? No.
No.
Do you know where Brisbane is?
Yeah, I love Brisbane.
9-hour drive above that.
Wow.
Middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's the beef capital of Australia.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm a country boy. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
So how did you end up here?
Crazy story.
Yeah.
Friend himself, and then I was
sorry.
like, oh, what do I do? Should
Yeah.
I get really? What should I do with this energy? I want to make my
Yeah.
friends laugh. Ended up on a show in New Zealand, and then after that, I was like, this is really good. I like making
Yeah.
people laugh and being a dickhead.
Yeah.
Then ended up on another show, and then a few more suicides later, ended up here.
A few more suicides later?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it maybe, are people kind of like sick of you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying, like have you ever, I'm not trying to say that, I'm just saying
Common
a
denominator.
few more suicides later.
Yeah, you know
that's
what?
a lot of suicides.
It's kind of crazy. A lot of death has been following me around.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get it too. They're dropping like flies all the time around me. And,
It must be me.
maybe, wait,
Well, because I feel like people probably like, oh, I've completed life. Like, that's the coolest person I'll ever meet.
that's a great point.
Time to leave.
Time to go. I've peaked. I've had the best lunch of my life with
Yeah.
Harry and Heather.
Yeah.
Gotta go. What else could top this?
We're out. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. So you've been through a lot, but you kept moving. I think that's the,
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, until I don't.
yeah.
Until-
Until you eventually eat one loose asshole and it takes you down.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
who knows in this town?
Who knows in this
There's
town?
a lot of loose assholes.
Although there's a lot of clean assholes too, because I feel like in LA people really
Mm.
wax, bleach. They take care of themselves.
Yeah, I actually don't mind. Like, I love a good bleached ass.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the little ring around it gets a
Yeah.
bit scary.
Always.
But I'll eat it
Yeah.
anyway.
You'll eat it anyway. That's good to know. But wait, so you had all this tragedy, and then you're like, I'm going to make people laugh by going on television. Now I want to therapize you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right.
No, because I was, again, like, growing in high school, always a class clown.
Yeah.
Not very smart.
Right.
But could make my friends laugh.
Right.
And then, lost my brother's best friend. And I was like, okay, well, this really sucks. I don't really know what to do. I'm not happy where I'm at. Because obviously
Right.
with a lot of death, it makes you realize, like, am I living right? Like,
Right.
am I doing the right thing? And I wasn't. I was at university, and of course, you know me, not smart.
Yeah.
Why am I at university? How did I get in?
Sticking around.
Fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just, this show came up, and then I sent a photo of me and my undies in. And then the next one, I was like, I'm going to send a nude in.
You weren't on Love Island. Was it Too Hot to Handle?
Too Hot to Handle, yeah.
But the New Zealand one.
No, the first
The first one.
Yeah, the first show I did was called Heartbreak Island. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I was like, Too Hot to Handle. But we didn't know it was that. And then it got crazy. So... And then I've done like too many now.
But listen, your friends and the people in your life that you've lost, they would want you to be out there eating asshole. You know what I mean? They would want you to be out there making people laugh, living your best life, being entertaining. That's exactly what they want you to do.
Well, I'd hope so.
I'd hope so.
They can't say otherwise.
That's true.
Yeah.
But do any of your friends or loved ones come back and visit you? Have you experienced any like paranormal activity?
There was when my friend Tavita passed, there was actually like a bird that like wouldn't leave me alone, and it was very like interesting. So I don't know.
Was it a cardinal?
I don't
A red bird?
I don't know what type of bird it is.
Okay.
I was like, hey, brother, what are
a
you?
lot of people see red birds. Like cardinals are very specific around a
Really?
death. Yeah, I have a lot of but they do say that cardinals are female energy. So like if you've ever lost a woman that you've loved in your life, I have a lot of cardinals in my backyard. But my dad comes back as a bumblebee.
Really?
Straight up. Like, stung me at my wedding, stung me right after the funeral, comes back as either a yellow jacket or a bumblebee.
You know what's fucking crazy?
What?
When I was with my dad before he was passing, I was like, I want to get a little necklace so I could and have your ashes in it so you cross my heart. What about a bee? Isn't that crazy? And then he's like,
Really?
you should get a bee, because we used to have beehives.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
Look at us
We're
coming
little
together.
bumblebees.
So have the bumblebees been following you?
No, never. Yeah.
But ask for it. Just say it. Just say it. Ask it. We're asking you. What was your dad's name?
Paul.
Paul, if you hear us, we would like you to, Harry would like to get stung.
No, whoa, Dad, no.
It was so wild. The day of my wedding, I got married in Italy, and there were bees everywhere. Really? And they didn't bother anybody. I had bees on my bouquet. I was like, oh, it's my dad.
Wow.
Yeah, shows
Does
up.
it happen randomly or whenever you need it?
Kind of whenever I need it. It's actually very wild, very true story. So I was in Italy this summer, and my husband and I, so these gold bands that we wear, my husband wore my dad. So this is my mom's original band, and my husband wore my dad's band because they're like beautiful rings.
Yeah.
My husband was snorkeling or whatever in the ocean. It slipped off his finger. He lost it. And I'm not very sentimental. Like materialistic things don't have a grasp on me.
Right.
But I got upset after a couple glasses of wine or 8 bottles. I got upset.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, I miss my dad. Like that was that one thing that I had of his. And my husband felt terrible about it. And I was like, Dad, please, if you're okay with it being left in the ocean in Italy, send me a sign. I'm not kidding you. The next morning at breakfast, we're at this gorgeous hotel, big continental breakfast. My dad would go to this place called Waffle House. Do you know what Waffle House is?
Yeah.
So it's a big place in the South where you go get eggs. My dad would go there every fucking morning. So we're sitting at dinner or breakfast. I have this big egg plate, and a bee comes down, picks up a chunk of egg, and starts to fly off with it.
What?
And I was like, that is my fucking dad. Then he came back to the table and just sat on my plate. Sat on my plate for like 20 minutes. And I was like, that was a direct sign. And my dad was obviously taking the egg away to be like, what's up? Like, yeah, still a fat ass. That's what's good. And so my husband starts crying at the breakfast table. I start crying. And everybody around us, because, we made vacation friends. Everyone's like, are y'all good? I'm like, my dad just took a chunk of egg. And everyone was like, all right, they're fucking weird.
Yeah, they're trash.
Yeah, gonna delete their number. Yeah, so he visits me very specific times.
How do you deal with grief? Have you got a specific way around it? Because it's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah. How do you deal with it?
I don't.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I just sob outside of like a Costco,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good with it. Well, no, I do talk a lot about grief on stage, and I like make jokes, but it's honestly how I like work through that shit. Yeah. But I also have my moments where I'm just hysterically crying randomly.
Yeah. No, it's a weird one because it comes in waves, right? Like it's randomly you're having like a really good day, and then it's like, oh shit.
Oh fuck. And it gets you at the most random times.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, you're like, well, I now want to drive my Jetta off a cliff.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna leave the chat as well.
Yeah. Leave the chat. Yeah. Amen.
Well, because that was I guess the only sign, or the first sign that I saw with my dad was his body was there, and I came back into the room after he'd taken his little drink and left the chat. Yeah. And I was getting angry because I was like, all right, like give me a sign. Like let a bird hit the window, let a tree fall down, like blow out these candles. We had a lot of candles,
Yeah, of course.
You know me.
Yeah. Mr. Incense. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and I was like getting angry. I was like, give me a sign. Like I need to know, because he wasn't religious.
Okay.
And he was like, oh no, once I go, there's gonna be nothing. Like it's just gonna be it. And I'm like, well, that's pretty fucking grim.
Wait, so he was saying that, like not knowing where he was going to go afterwards? Like didn't feel a sense of like peace that he knew of in an afterlife?
He was just like, I'm good.
All right, surf's up, bro. See you later.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Oh,
but he was ready to leave the chat because he had "Do Not Resuscitate" tatted on his chest.
Was he sick?
Yeah, he had bowel cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
My dad had pancreatic. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Did he suffer a long time?
No, it was quick.
How quick?
A couple months.
Yeah, my dad was a week.
We did a week?
A week. Yeah, he thought he had a like gallbladder issue. He's like, oh, I gotta get my
Fuck.
gallbladder removed. And they're like, no, you have pancreatic cancer that spread to your liver and your stomach. And my dad didn't even drink. Yeah, fucked.
What?
Yeah, but a couple months is even like, I'm honestly glad that he died quickly because then I like didn't have to see my dad do chemo or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I was also like, I don't know what the fuck like just happened.
Yeah, what?
And
yeah.
so when people are like, oh, I can connect because my parent died of cancer, I'm like, no, we didn't have a fighting chance. He could have been hit by a bus at this point. That's how quick it went.
No,
Yeah.
my dad was like, he's no chemo, no nothing. He did assisted death.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he was like, and he did it quick.
Where are you able to do this? Australia?
New Zealand.
Oh, in New Zealand, of course. Because New Zealand it's the most proper place.
The-
The way they live makes sense. New Zealand, I spent time there and I was like, this is the greatest place on earth.
Yeah, it was pretty, like it was obviously you can't just like walk in and be like, I'm gonna go now.
Yeah.
But it was like, he had like 3 to 6 months, but his
Yeah.
thing was like, I'm just worried that I'm gonna lose my brain and
Yeah.
forget words and whatever else.
Yeah.
And then the process was I think that's the thing that kind of haunts me the most is
Uh-huh.
like watching him trying to take those last breaths because we were all there.
God, you were there.
Yeah, it was pretty like
That's gnarly.
it was pretty intense, and that's the hardest thing is trying to replace
That memory.
that memory with like good things.
I mean, I saw my dad take his last breath, but it wasn't in a sense where I knew that it was going to happen that moment. It was like
Right.
a waiting game. But I mean, how do you process that when you're like, are you ever like, Dad, don't take it yet? Like was there like a countdown? Like, I don't want to like move through that if you're not ready, but like,
No,
that's
it's
crazy.
part of the job. No, it was so there was 2 ways to go about it. There's
Mm-hmm.
an IV, and that kind of turns the lights off in like a minute.
Yeah.
Or this drink that takes like 10 minutes. But because my dad hadn't been eating in the last couple months because
Yeah.
he was really struggling, it hit him in like 3 minutes. So we're sitting there like, quick, play his last song, quick.
Yeah.
And then he was took the drink. He's like, oh fuck, that tastes like shit. That was his last words. I'm like,
It fucking tastes like shit.
you could
Come
have
on.
picked something better. And the doctor was like,
Also, if the guy's dying, okay, whoever's running these assisted suicides, you can't make it like mix some Coca-Cola in it or some
like
shit?
what's going on?
What the fuck?
Yeah, the funniest thing was when the doctor was telling us about it, he's like, people tend to complain that the drink doesn't taste that
Yeah.
nice. I was like, oh, you haven't tried it? He's like, no, I haven't. I'm like, yeah, obviously.
You're still here.
Yeah, you're still alive, brother. Like, what's going on? But no, it was pretty. It was pretty crazy. Oh, actually, I haven't told this story.
Yeah.
The day after, my sisters had booked me like a massage because I guess I was hiding in the room and it was really nice. And there was this lady that I guess has worked my family a lot. And right away, she was asking me all the questions about it, whatever else.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I got to get used to talking about it.
Right.
Even though it is literally like a few hours old.
Right.
But I got to get used to talking about it because people are going to ask me and I don't want to break down on a carpet or whatever else.
Yeah.
And then I was explaining like his snoring. I was like, I wish he wasn't snoring because it
Yeah.
was so loud and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was so abrupt. And then the lady goes, oh, did it sound like... And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, no, that's the death breath.
Death rattle.
Death rattle. And I was like, okay.
Thank you for now fucking up my memory again.
I was like, I'm going to say it was snoring.
Yeah, say it was snoring, not the death rattle.
Yeah, I'm like, that's crazy. And she's like, yeah, get on the table.
She's like, let me rub out this knot in your neck.
Yeah,
and you're like, thanks for ruining my entire last moment of memory with my father.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Also, people say the dumbest fucking shit. And that's what my biggest advice to people when they're going through grief. I'm like, you have to have grace for people because people who have not experienced it will say the most gnarly shit. And you're like,
yeah.
But then again, I have such a dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
So I think now that I've been through that experience, nothing really bothers me. You can say anything to me and I'm like, I don't give a fuck,
Yeah, I'm getting to the point as well is it's just, I keep hitting that, but it's just, yeah, like who cares anymore?
Who cares?
Whatever, fuck it. But I'm the same. Like I got to laugh about it and like make jokes about it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry, that's really grim.
Yeah, so we're grim, but this is life. We go from eating assholes to dad's last breath.
What's going on?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
We need to go on a retreat together. Just like we need to go to Ojai and just like work through our shit. But like,
have you done ayahuasca?
I haven't, and
I did it. It was pretty crazy.
I don't really. Okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
I don't like to barf, and I don't like diarrhea.
No, I didn't do either.
But everybody seems to barf. Everybody who's done it is like, I was projectile vomiting in a sweaty jungle in Peru.
Okay.
No thanks.
They've got real life trauma they're working through.
Really?
I went for fun. Yeah.
See, and that's the thing is, I really feel like I'm richly blessed. Like, yeah, of course I'm sad my dad's gone, but I also feel very glass half full. Like, I had a great dad. It could be worse.
It could be worse. Well, no, I went because I lost those 3 people to suicide, and I was like, I was going out a little bit drunk.
Yeah.
Didn't know what was going on. I was like,
self-medicating.
Yeah. I was like, I want to connect, and it kind of came to me. And then I got a lot of peace with them because I was like, able to see them on the other side. But I didn't barf. I didn't do any stuff like that. But
what did you see? What was your experience like?
Well, it was so the retreat that I did, it was like we did it like 3 times, and the second time I did 4 times the amount I did the night before. So I was like, I have to go to Mars. Like I have to like figure it out. But it was kind of like you just close your eyes and then bang, you're like in this other dimension. And I was with my friends that I'd lost, hugging them and then watching us last memories together, like saying I love you and whatever else. And it was just like therapeutic. And I was like, okay, like we're all good over this side. Like we're all fine on this side. Like no stress. So it kind of gave me that like closure and that like peace of that, because I was like really lost when I lost those people. So I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but we should do a retreat. But we could do drugs.
Down. I mean, I would. Yeah. I mean, I'll do drugs. Period. You know what I mean? I mean, I like the nighttime ones. Like I like to relax. You know, I'll take like an Ambien with you, and we'll just chill and you know lean into the couch.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do anesthesia. Let's do anesthesia together. But yeah, okay. Ayahuasca. I like, and people like doing DMT.
That's a bit crazy.
That's crazy.
Same stuff, but it's quick and whatever else.
Okay. All right.
Rapid fire.
Yeah.
Heather takes whatever you think. We're gonna give you a handful of prompts and.
Yeah.
You got to give your thoughts.
I understand how rapid fire works.
Okay, good. Yeah, I don't. That's why I had to read it. I was like, I don't know what it is.
You just say them quick, and I give you a quick answer.
Airport bars or in-flight cocktails?
I have no idea what you just said. What was that? Airport what?
Airport bars or in-flight cocktails?
Airport bars.
Okay.
Yeah, you get too dehydrated up in the air, and if you're a real professional traveler like I am, once I get in the air, I'm usually not drinking. I drink before, and then I take some sort of sleeping thing, and I'm out. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
TikTok ban. Are you devastated or are you better off?
I'm definitely better off.
What?
But I know I'm better off. I'm better off because the amount of hours that it consumes of my life, but I don't want it to go anywhere. TikTok is the greatest thing that's ever happened. It just brings you so much joy. You have no idea the size of TikTok that I'm on. It's disgusting.
Wait, really?
It's a lot of ingrown toenails right now, and I'm just thriving.
How good are those?
Such a relief, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I enjoyed like a pimple pop every now and then. But
I love them.
But what is it about an ingrown toenail?
Have you seen the cow hoofs?
Oh, I'm obsessed with the cow hooves.
God.
Yeah, and then when they start pressure washing them and it scrapes it out. Ooh, I just got horny.
And they
Yeah.
push it and the pus comes
Oh,
out.
it's the best. Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Okay, big dogs or small dogs?
I have French bulldogs, so just French bulldogs.
Okay, great. West Coast or East Coast?
East Coast always.
Really?
Yeah, I live on the East Coast.
Okay.
East Coast, ride or die.
Location sharing with your partner, yes or no?
Always, yes.
Really?
Yes. Listen, I am a very famous person. Jeff needs to know where I'm at.
True.
But yes, no, I don't. I also am not worried about my husband doing anything, and he's not worried about me. Like, again, we like each other, but I want to know where he is.
Do you think it's a red flag if someone doesn't want to do that?
If you're married, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and dating too. But I mean,
what about me and my ex-girlfriends?
You share your locations?
I should.
No, you shouldn't. Well, also though, I share my location with all my friends. I'm very easy to find.
I do
and
that.
I also post in real time on Instagram. So I'm like, I'm at this cafe. And I wonder why people find me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm turning into my mother. I'm telling everybody where I am at all times.
I do it because I want attention.
Yeah, same. Honestly, same. Same.
Okay, open relationships, yes or no?
No, there's no fucking point. What is an open relationship? I really don't. I mean, listen, no hate, no shade, but these people who get in these open marriages, what are you doing? Then don't get married. And I understand there's benefits of insurance and stuff, but we all know insurance is a scam, so why the fuck do it? I couldn't be in an open marriage. Fuck no.
Wait, who's doing it for insurance?
People do it for insurance, I think, sometimes. Yeah, to get on your partner's insurance. I don't know.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's smart, but I'm not sharing anybody.
No, okay. Do you sex your partner when you're apart or wait to be in person to get it on?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm on the road a lot, so I sex and text and titties and you know what I mean. I do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
should.
actually should.
Well, that's good.
FaceTime sex is a little like, okay, what are we doing? You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily need dick pics for my husband. I'm like, I know what it looks like.
Yeah, dick's a bit aggressive. Huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, FaceTime sex is fun.
It's fun.
I'll be beating it.
Yeah, I know you'd be beating it.
Yeah. Moan a little bit at the phone.
But also, like, I have big tits and they're real. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? They're not just sitting underneath your throat all the time. So, I also got to make sure I got, like, one arm underneath them and, like, I got to get the angles right. You know what I mean? Hence why I got the neck done, because I didn't want a shadow
Yeah,
under
you want to
there.
get the titties up there.
I gotta get the titties up there. Yeah, eventually we're gonna get the tits done, so they just sit underneath the neck.
Be good.
It'd be great.
That'd be so nice.
It'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite reality TV villain?
Ooh, but basically any of the housewives. Anybody on the Salt Lake City Housewives, they're just all fucking terrible and wonderful at the same time. They're monsters and I adore them. Yeah.
Favorite influencer apology video?
Oh my God. Well, who's apologized recently?
Probably me. No.
Probably you.
Yeah.
I love this is a broad statement, but any of the girls, because they're able to bring on the tears so quickly.
It's so good.
And anytime James Charles has to apologize for something, it is so funny. Because in the next minute, he's like promoting his makeup, which like, live your truth.
Do it.
Also, cancel culture is fucking stupid. Unless you actually like physically harm somebody, like everybody chill the fuck out.
Yeah, like let's relax.
Don't be a creep and don't be a fucking asshole.
Well, there's two things I'm good at.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what? Anyway, favorite go-to cocktail?
I love a dirty martini, but it has to be Chopin, which is a potato-based vodka. So I do a Chopin, slightly dirty martini, blue cheese stuffed olive. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Or I love a really nice crisp margarita, and after a long day of work, or I'll do like a nice glass of Barolo.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very specific.
Yeah, that is.
Honey, I've got 10 years on you. We can do rapid fire all day.
Okay, if you break up with a partner, can they stay on your Netflix account?
Absolutely not. No, they cannot stay on my Netflix account, and yeah, and I want them to return all the expensive gifts I got them.
Good.
But I haven't had a partner since I made money, other than Jeff. So
Yeah. Oh, you're fine.
he also needs to return the Rolex.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Were there children allowed at your wedding?
I didn't say no, but people knew better.
Yeah.
I also had fireworks at my wedding that literally, there was a lot of like things going on. There were moving parts.
Yeah, you don't want kids there.
Yeah, you don't want kids there.
Yeah, it's Italy.
I got married in Italy specifically for people to leave their fucking kids at home.
Yeah.
And I love kids, but no.
Yeah. Okay. When you're stalking on Instagram, do you use your main account?
I don't have a burner. I've never had a burner.
Really?
And I literally, somebody was like, you need a burner. I'm like, I love to watch everybody's stories, but I comment. I'm like, you look great. Love this. So fun. What is that? That looks delicious. Like,
You're doing it.
I'm never a negative stalker. I'm not looking to find flaws in people, which is probably also a downfall. I really am always commenting like, and it comes from a genuine place. Like, I just love to like root for people.
That's a good Instagram user.
I know.
I need to do that.
I've never understood people who would ever go on, even if you're on a burner account, and write a negative comment.
Yeah.
Who has the fucking time?
Who would?
I get plenty of them, but who has the fucking time?
Okay, what's the last purchase you made for yourself?
Last purchase, a plane ticket to Hawaii.
Really?
I'm going to Hawaii. Yeah, I'm going on a little vacation.
Give us the dates. Tell everyone where you're going.
Yeah, I'm going to be at the. Don't worry, I'll post on Instagram.
Like tour.
Yeah, I'll be in Maui in about 48 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone through your partner's phone?
Yes, every moment that he has one eye closed and he's watching football, I'm going through everything. And he knows that. And I'll wake up and be like, saw you texted your mother. No, I'm kidding. No, I am absolutely a snoop, but I let him know that I'm a snoop.
Have you seen the hack where you can pull up a photo of their face and unlock Face ID?
Oh, wow. I know Jeff's passwords. He knows my passwords. We're on each other's accounts. It's probably not healthy, but no, I snoop. I will snoop. It is love. But also, I told him a long time ago, you get sick of me, you want to cheat, just fucking tell me to my face. I will find out. He knows I would find out.
Yeah.
Don't think that you can even jerk off in the corner without me finding out.
You'll
I
smell
will
it
know.
out.
I'll sniff it out.
Where's that cum?
Where's that
You
cum?
can smell it. It's crusty on the walls.
I said this before. I don't know how much you jerk off, but it is so funny to me. The greatest joy of my life is catching my husband jerking off. It makes me laugh and giggle so hard. And I'm like, wild. Jeff's being wild.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I love it.
How do you know when he's jerking off? You just get a spider?
No, I literally get a tingle on the back of my neck, and I'm like,
I think no, that's the face.
He's been a little quiet. Yeah, he's been a little quiet in the basement. And I go down there, and I'm like, gotcha.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the best.
Is he just like facing the corner, just like
yeah,
trying to be quick?
No, he has a whole setup. He has like 2 screens, the whole thing.
Oh,
yeah,
genius.
in the office.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I'm also like, I was upstairs. You could have called me.
Yeah, I'm coming down. Yeah.
You know, sometimes he's got to make it to a tea time and he's got to do it quick. And like, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, you got to warm me up and like, I got to ice the neck and all that shit.
You gotta be in a neck brace. Yeah.
I got to be in a neck brace and he's got to put a pillow over my head because I've been really swollen recently.
You're also making dinner. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
Too much is going on.
Too much is going on.
Who is the most attractive person you've ever seen in real life?
Ooh, Jason Momoa. I was on a flight with him. He is very handsome in a barbarian type of way, where like he smelled like the earth, and I was just very into it.
Yeah.
And I'm not really into earthy guys, but he was very handsome. And who else is very attractive? I mean, honestly, all the women on the red carpet, like I'm telling you, there's a difference in star quality. Like I'm able to be a comic because I have freckles and probably a skin tag that needs to be removed. But these women on the red carpet, when you see, they float. Like, you know what I mean? They don't have, it's milky skin no matter what ethnicity. It's clear skin.
Really?
They're very thin. They're all just kind of gaunt, and they just float away.
Do you think they will have the same like doctor? Like how do we?
They have to. Yeah.
I guess there's a certain.
No one's giving me numbers or names, but because they don't want me to catch up to them because I have star quality, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I also have eczema, and that's holding me back.
It's the eczema holding you back.
Eczema is 100% the reason why I have not been nominated for an Oscar yet.
Yeah. Wait, you see Lindsay Lohan and Christina Aguilera, whoever their doctor is?
That's what I'm saying.
I need it.
We all need it. They look fantastic. But see, they did it right. They were able to hide out in the house for like 6 months till they fully healed. I did not because I am still at the bottom of the totem pole.
We're still working.
We're still
We're
working.
gonna make money.
We're still working.
They're fine.
They're fine. They're totally fine.
They can do one Christmas movie a year and be good.
And then go get a full new face, full new body, and then just show up and everyone's like,
Come back next
you look
Christmas.
refreshed. Meanwhile, I'm walking around at the Globes like, guys, is my wound open? You know? Like it's still, we're fighting for our lives. Yeah.
Well, Heather, this has been amazing.
It's been so fun.
Look, this has been great. You're the best.
And also I'm a great matchmaker. So when you are ready to like really look for a real gal, I have great taste and I'm really good at finding people.
Sign me up. Tell everyone where they can find you. You're going on tour.
I'm going on tour. Get your tickets at heatherontour.com. Find me on the TikToks, the Instagrams. And if you want to come on my cruise, it's going to be outrageous. Go to heatheratsea.com.
It's going to be fucking
Old
crazy.
pro.
Thank you guys for hanging out today. If you did enjoy it, 5 stars, please. And I'll give you a big kiss on the lips. Hell yeah. I love you guys.
Love you.
Yeah.
This is so fun. Yeah.